Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup look and a get ready with me. And I thought it would be fun for this video to do a look featuring like my most expensive products. So kind of like a luxury makeup tutorial and testing out some really high-end products. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes. I'm using my NARS Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. This one's one of my all-time favorite eye primers. I always use it for special occasions. It is my more expensive eye primer, but it is so worth it, especially if you guys have more oily eyelids and your shadows tend to crease a lot. This stuff is amazing. It's taken me a long time to use this stuff up and it's lasted me a long time, so I definitely think it is worth the money. And it makes my shadows just stay all day with no creasing. So the eyeshadows I'm going to be using today are from the Natasha Denona Lila palette. And this is my most expensive palette that I own. It's $128, I believe. I do enjoy the colors in here. There's a lot of pretty purples in here. And I haven't got to play with it too much yet, so I thought it'd be fun to do a look with this palette today. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this color in the middle here, and then I'm going to dip a little bit into that deeper color. Those are called Nude Mauve and Nude Vino, and that's going to be my crease shade. These mattes are very ultra pigmented, so you really only need a little bit, or else if you get too much it can be a little bit hard to blend out. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with Nude Vino and mix in a little bit of, I think it's Amara, and I'm going to put that into my outer corner just a little and blend it up into my crease as well. Next, I'm going to go in with this gold here on my lid. Then I'm going back in with this color and I'm going to deepen my crease up just a little bit more. Then I'm going to go in with this kind of smoky dark purple, purpley brown, and I'm going to smudge that on my lower lash line. I'm going to go in with some eyeliner. This one is from Pat McGrath. It is called the Ultra Glide Eye Pencil in the shade Black Coffee. It is actually like a super dark brown. And this is just supposed to be a really good waterproof eyeliner that stays on without smudging. These are $25. So I'm just going to line my upper and lower lash line with this. Alright, next I'm going to prime my face. So I'm going to be using the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. This is something I use also for special occasions. I like save it because I don't like want to use it, but it is such a good primer. I really should use it more often because this always makes my makeup just last forever and it just makes it look so flawless. So I always use this like if I'm going to an event or I need my makeup to last all day. And it's really nice. It feels almost like a lotion when you put it on. It's just super silky smooth. So I'm just going to apply that all over. This stuff is pretty high priced. It is I think $52 or so. And what I usually do is I'll get like the little 100-point perks from Sephora and just save them and use them on special occasions. I did get a full size. This was given to me at Gen Beauty, which was amazing. But if you guys can get like the smaller sizes or the samples, it's pretty amazing. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. I really do enjoy this foundation as well. I am in the shade 3. I'm going to be applying this with my Artiste brush. This foundation just has a really nice coverage. It's a medium to full. And also, I just feel like it blends out super naturally and it looks beautiful on the skin. If you're wondering how I feel about the Artiste brushes, I probably wouldn't buy them personally. I just wanted to try this one, so I've just held on to it, but I don't really think they're worth it. I have to use a lot more foundation than what I like, and I feel like, I don't know, I just use too much foundation and it kind of looks splotchy in some areas. Like this area here looks a little bit red. I would rather just use my like Sigma flat top kabuki because I just think that it works much better and it's like half the price. So I wouldn't really splurge on the Artiste brushes in my opinion. For concealer, I'm using this one from Dior. It's called the Dior Skin Forever Undercover Concealer. I'm in the shade 010. It's a one coat camouflage everlasting concealer, and it's supposed to be waterproof. The first time I tried this, I really didn't think it was that great, so we're gonna try it again on camera and see how it does this time. I'm just gonna do a small triangle. This one's a little bit dark for me, but I'm super fair, so it's hard to get concealers to be light enough, but it'll probably blend out and be fine. Right, so while that is setting, I'm just going to quickly do my brows with the Benefit brow products. I like to use, today I'm using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil, the Gimme Brow, and also the High Brow to do my brows. And I'm just going to blend out that concealer with my finger. This is my second time trying the concealer, and it's just okay. I wouldn't spend that much money on a concealer that's just like mediocre. I really prefer like the Tarte Shape Tape or the NARS Radiant Creamy. To set my under eye concealer, I'm actually using a Tom Ford product. This one is the Illuminating Powder in Translucent Pink. I like to use this underneath my eyes to add like a brightening effect. As you can see, I've definitely used and abused this product. It's $78, so it is very expensive. I got this product like probably 2 years ago, and I'm almost out of it, but I probably won't repurchase it. It's just, I don't know, $78 is a lot, and I found other powders that I really like. Like for instance, I love my Too Faced Banana Pudding Setting Powder. Some of the Hourglass ones are really good too, so I just feel like I really don't need to spend the $78 just to set my under eyes, so probably won't repurchase this one. I would definitely skip it if I were you. There's definitely products that do the same thing, but it just really does smooth out my under eyes and really helps brighten it just a little bit more, which is nice. Are you guys about to be shocked and think I'm crazy, but I'm setting my face with a really expensive powder just to add a little bit more color and to finish off my foundation and set it down. But this is from La Prairie, and this is their Cellular Treatment Foundation Powder, and this is a $95 powder. Well, technically it's a foundation, so very expensive, but I bought this off of recommendation. I think from Casey Holmes talked about it, and I also know someone else did. I can't remember who, but definitely Casey Holmes made me try this, and I actually do like it, and I like to use it as like an all over foundation on days when I just want a powder foundation, and it's really nice for that. It has really nice coverage. I don't think I would rebuy it. I don't think it's like worth spending that much. It's really hard for me to justify that, because like, yes, it's a good powder, but like I also love my Pure Mineral powder. I also love my Bare Minerals powder, so, and my It Cosmetics powder, so it's like those are like way cheaper. But I don't know, this does really give me a nice color and just really finishes everything off nicely. It softens and minimizes the appearance of lines while the heather extract firms. So this is skincare and foundation in one. So that's probably why it costs a little bit more. So maybe if you guys have more aging skin, maybe this is something that you guys want to try. But yeah, it is definitely a nice foundation, which it should be for the price. Alright, for my bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is a face sculpt and highlight palette. I actually only use the bronzer out of here. I don't really care for the highlight. It's nice, but it's just average. It's not like really great. But this bronzer in here is definitely in my top 3 bronzers ever. It's a gorgeous color if you guys do have more fair skin or light skin tones. This really works well. I do wish they sold the bronzer separate. Maybe they do, and I have no clue if it's like the same as their other colors, but I wish they did have it separately. But the whole palette is gonna run about $68. But I'm just gonna go ahead and go into that bronzer and just start sculpting out my cheekbones and adding some more color to my face. It's definitely more cool toned, so it looks great and more natural looking. It's not orange at all. For blush, I'm going to use one of my faves. This one is from Marc Jacobs. It is their Air Blush in the shade Flesh and Fantasy. These are about $42, so definitely pricey, but honestly, these are my favorite blushes. They're just really nice, and I like more subtle blushes, and you can definitely build up, but they go on more subtly and they just have really nice natural shades and they just blend out so gorgeous. So I love them and I would definitely spend the money on them, but of course they're not going to be for everyone. If you guys do like really pigmented blush, you guys probably won't like this one, but if you guys want like a subtle, just like soft focus, definitely check this one out. And now I'm going to move to mascara. So I'm going to use one of my faves. This one is from YSL. It's called the Shock Mascara. It's $29, so very much a pricey mascara, but I love it. I'm really picky with mascara. I need it to be super lengthening and also volumizing. This one definitely does both of those things. So I'm going to show you guys how amazing this looks on my lashes. Alright, next I'm going to spray some of my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray and then we'll do highlighter. And then for highlighter, this one is currently sold out. I had no idea, but it's like my most expensive one. And I just got it during the holidays, during the Sephora VIB sale. So, I mean, maybe it'll come back in stock. But this one's from Burberry. And it's their Silver Shimmer Illuminating Powder. It has this really pretty little bow on there. This highlight is honestly so beautiful. It's kind of a light golden, almost a mixture of gold and silver in my opinion. It's so pretty. And it's not like glittery. It's gorgeous. And last but not least, I really hope this color is going to go with the look for lips. But I'm going to be using dun dun dun. Oh my gosh, this packaging though. This is from Christian Louboutin. It literally has like, you can hang this. Like what the heck. This is gorgeous. So this is from Christian Louboutin. It's their Louboutin Lip Lacquer. These are $85 and I have the shade Rouge Louboutin, which is one of their classics. So this is kind of like a gloss. I did get this sent for review from OCTOLY, so thank you OCTOLY for sending this over, and Christian Louboutin, because I have been wanting to try this. So let's put this on. Alrighty guys, that is how it looks on. It's a gorgeous, super glossy red color. Love the color. I got it all on in one swipe. It was ultra pigmented. It's not sticky at all. I'm hoping this will wear nicely throughout the day, but since it is a gloss, I know it's kind of hard to keep on all day, but I'm loving the color. It was just a little bit hard to apply, but I feel like it goes on well enough that you don't really need a lip liner with it. And it's just like ultra lots of color, so I feel like super bougie right now. Alright guys, so here is the finished makeup look using my most expensive makeup products. I actually really love my makeup, which I probably should because I have a lot of money on my face right now, but I think it looks really good. I think everything came together nicely and I really like pretty much most of the products I use besides the ones I mentioned in the video. I just thought this would be a fun video to do using all my luxury products. Also, let me know down below what is something that is on your wish list for makeup that you've just been really lusting after, that you really dream of getting. There's always going to be dupes for super expensive products, but sometimes it's just nice to treat yourself a little bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.